ride mini service. I'm really excited for today because we have a really cool announcement and we get to hear from our favorite intern, Paige, as she shares our little mini message for today. Our announcements today are, one, I need you to follow along iHeartCrash on YouTube, okay? Every Wednesday night, we're doing Crash Live. It's been a blast. We've gotten to play Pictionary. We had a trivia game this last week. We're giving out really cool prizes, so make sure you save it on your calendar to follow along 6:30 Wednesday nights, iHeartCrash YouTube. We will see you there. My second announcement is this week is Crash Spirit Week. You heard that right, okay? This is what we're doing this week. Just like you would have Spirit Week at school, right? Crazy hair day, twin day, whatever it is, right? You're gonna dress up in your homes. You can have your siblings, your parents help you out with this, okay? You're gonna dress up for the challenge of the day. Then you're going to take a picture of yourself and whoever else might be involved with that challenge, and you're gonna send it to me. You can text me, you can email me. I wanna see those pictures because if you send in a picture, you will be featured in our ride service next week. Okay, so if you send in those pictures, you'll see you and maybe some of your friends, your family members in our ride video next week. So make sure you send them in. If you're wondering what the schedule of the week is, there's two ways to find out. One, this email. Okay, you can find out the schedule in this email. The second way is to just follow along on social media. If you or your parents have that, every day we'll be reminding you what the Spirit Week challenge of the day is. I cannot wait to see your pictures. It's going to be awesome. In other news, we're moving on to our ride message. Again, here is our favorite intern, Paige.
Hey everybody, our ride mini message this week is from Psalm 23, 1-3. Here it is. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. It was during my freshman year of college that I was in a hall Bible study, and we were looking over this verse. I was going over it line by line, trying to reflect on it, and then suddenly this phrase popped into my head. Rest and restore. In the moment, I thought, okay, yeah. I think I'm living out this verse pretty well. I'm going to bed early, I'm taking naps, so I'm getting plenty of physical rest. But it wasn't until a few weeks later that I realized that wasn't what God was trying to tell me. It didn't matter how much physical rest I was getting if I wasn't resting spiritually in God. I was experiencing a season of doubt and spiritual dryness, and God showed me that in order to experience true spiritual and emotional restoration, I had to rest in Him first. Psalm 23, 1-3 beautifully highlights the restoration God will bring to our souls if we trust Him. Let's take a look at it again. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. You see, even when life is overwhelming and hard, we can still find restoration and rest in God. When we surrender ourselves to His plan and to what He wants to do in our lives, we don't have to be afraid. You see, as our shepherd, God is faithful to provide all that we need, even if we don't know we needed some things in the first place. So, if we break down Psalm 23, 1-3, we can see two steps that we need to take to experience the restoration of God in our lives. Let's look at verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Restoration starts first with looking to God and being content. This means not just being content with what God has provided in the past or the present, but also being content with what He's going to provide for us in the future. Now let's look at verse 2. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. The second step to experiencing restoration in God is to trust that what He provides for us is always good and always beneficial. So it's in this contentedness and in our trust that our hearts will surrender our own ways to God and to make room for His restoration and rest in our lives. So with that, here's your challenge for the week. I encourage you to read over Psalm 23 and reflect on it, line by line, and see and listen if God is pointing out anything to you. Second, I want you to find rest in God this week. This looks like maybe taking a prayer walk, journaling, or reading your Bible. I miss you all so much, and I hope you find rest in God.
I'm so grateful for our favorite intern, Paige, and what she shared with us today. Hopefully you feel challenged, a little bit encouraged as we head into this next week. Hey, again, I want to remind you and your family, if you guys need prayer for anything, please reach out to me. Also, if you just need someone to talk to and hang out with, our challenge for Crash Live this last week was to be honest about our emotions and how we're doing, and we would love to hear that, and your leaders would love to connect. So please reach out, send me an email, send me a text, FaceTime me, whatever it is. We would love to hear from you here at Crash. We also would love to connect you with your leaders. So if you're looking to get a hold of them in any way, we would love to share their contact information with you. Just let us know, okay? We love you guys big time. We are wishing you all the best as you are at home with your families. We hope this week is a great week for you. Blessings as you go.
Yo, 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 yo.
Would I co-host with Jimmy Fallon? Heartbeats. In a heartbeat. Done. I would sacrifice not wanting to be famous to be friends with Jimmy Fallon. Yeah. Jimmy, call me.